Alright gentlemen, I'm here to tell you about the suspected orthopedic fracture splint, or the SOF splint. Basically it comes to you in this configuration. There's a chance that this buckle, where it attaches to the shoulder strap, is here. You can take it off and move it anywhere you'd like. I like to have the buckle attached right here. The shoulder strap, this can move up and down, depending on where you want it. Another thing I like to do is you probably get it with it attached like this. What I like to do is I like to take it off, loosen it up, and just route it underneath so it's out of the way. This will come in handy later. You don't have to do this. This is up to you. But I take this strap and route it underneath. Alright, same thing on the other one. Loosen it up, route it underneath. Alright, so that's proper configuration. To open the dust cover, you don't have to unbuckle everything. You just have to open up this side and you have the splint. And it comes out. There's 3 pieces. You should have the splint itself, the dust cover, and you should have an extra strap in here. Alright, let's talk about the splint itself, right? For those of you who have been to the SOCM course, this may look familiar. What you're going to do is you're just going to unvelcro these, unroll it, and unfold it. Right? Does this look familiar to anyone? Basically what you have is you have an articulating splint like they teach at the course. You have 4 Velcro attach points with straps. Here are the attach points. They move up and down to go above and below the wound, above and below the joint. You have the Velcro straps on both sides. Basically, you slide this under someone's leg, you route it through the buckle and over. Alright, you do that 4 times and you've immobilized someone's leg. In each one of these pockets, you'll have a carbon fiber slat that you can remove and use for sticks and rags. So, in the full-length configuration, you have a long leg splint. It works also for knee injuries or tib fib. With the tib fib, you put this on, you have the joint above and below immobilized. You can also take it, fold it in half, use it for a straight arm injury, like if you have a dislocated elbow. Unfortunately, the straps aren't very effective in this configuration here, so you're going to have to use either some gauze like Curlex or Coban, or just use your sticks and rags. Alright, so for the dust cover, you can unzip it all the way, and basically you have a pocket on this side right here. This side, the leading edge does not have a pocket, the back side does. And what you can do is you can put it on your patient, like so, tighten it up, and you have a sling, right? The extra strap, which is located right here, can be used. You attach it to the bottom here, you route it around the patient to the other side, attach it here, and you have a swath. So, sling and swath. What you can also do is you can remove this piece right here, the sling or shoulder strap. And you have an ankle brace. You can use this connection point, which moves up and down, and this connection point. There's 3 connection points to immobilize that ankle. Instead of using an L and a U for the long leg splint, if you have some kind of ankle injury or want to immobilize the ankle, works best if you keep the boot on. If you need to add extra stability, there is a pocket on the inside that has a carbon fiber slat in it to give it rigidity. But if you want to add extra rigidity, you can take the splint, remove a carbon fiber slat, and place it alongside if you feel you need to add extra stabilization. Alright, so once you've opened this up, you've used it or you've trained with it and you've decided to put it away, what you want to do is these attachments on the smaller end on the inside, I've just folded them in half to keep them out of the way. Then what you want to do is you want to fold the splint over the leading edge of these, roll it up, and that will leave the larger straps available. So on the newer versions there should be Velcro on the back here, but I have an older version, so I just fold it over and attach it here. Same on this one, fold it over, attach it here. Right, one more time. A lot of people have problems with this, that's why I'm going over it twice. So the free ends, they're hanging out, fold them in and roll them up. Alright, and then just route these around, Velcro them closed. Alright, some of the benefits of this splint over other splints. First of all, the whole package, the dust cover, the straps, and this piece right here weigh 3 pounds total. And that's a lot lighter than the real splint or some of the other large 15-pound metal splints. This does not have traction. If you really need traction, and this is what you have, you can take a KTD like they do in the course. You put a KTD on first for traction. KTD is not a splint in itself. This can go over the leg with the KTD on it, and you're good to go. You have that traction. The benefit of this, though, is that it's fast. I can take this splint, open it up, have it on somebody's legs in well less than a minute. I challenge you to do that with any other splint out there. In fact, try it on your buddy. Right? Take the splint out, just try putting it on a guy's leg. Say he has pretend he has a busted knee or a tib fib fracture. You can have this on his leg the very first time in less than a minute. Right? Train with it, you can get even faster. You don't have to inflate it. You can actually shoot this. Shoot it a few times, it'll still work. You can still get good immobilization with up to a third of these carbon fiber splints removed. So if you do need to remove them for something, for sticks and rags, you can still use this as an adequate immobilization device. It's extremely rigid. It's extremely sturdy. You don't have to learn any SAM splint origami, and it can splint just about any fracture you come across. Alright, let's address some of the questions people have. Some people ask, which way does it go? Does it go this way, or does it go this way? So basically what you want to do is you want the clean side towards the patient, and that puts the straps out here on the outside. Alright, these, once you apply tension to them, they stay in place. You should check pulse before and after you put it on, but if you are that great at checking pedal pulses in a combat situation, you're way more high speed than me. Alright, another question people have is, why do you have two straps? Alright, so I have two slings in here. I have used these. Somebody forgot to bring the sling for the saw on a patrol, so we did use this. It's one step above using 550 cord, and it's one step or two steps below like a single point, but they do have the H&K buckles here. But two straps, because one, so when you're doing a sling you can also have the swath, and the other one is in the event that you do have say a blown out knee or a femur fracture, you can put the splint on the leg and then use these wrap them around the leg. That way you can buddy splint the legs together with 2 straps. Alright guys, if you have any questions about how to use this, when to use it, what its capabilities are, I don't care. If you have any questions at all, just send me an email. That's dustoffmedical@gmail.com, and I'd be happy to answer all your questions. Basically the reason I have this is because they teach us how to use it in the Delta course. Carried it around for about a year and then never saw it again. My buddy blew out his knee in Serbia, and all I had were SAM splints, and let's just say they were not effective and not timely. So I came up with this, and I'm just hooking guys up with it whenever I can. Anyway, let me know your questions. Appreciate it.